Hey, what's going on, you guys? Today we got a new video on the DC Sports Cold Air Intake. So we already do have it installed. This is about a day later, and I'm just gonna go for a little drive. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to a new video. Today we're installing the DC Sports Cold Air Intake, and this one is carb pending right now. So if you do live in California, it will be approved probably in the next few months, which is exciting news for me. But anyway, let's get right into the installation. So here's the old stock air box, and then we also have our DC Sports strut bar. If you guys are interested in getting a strut bar, that is an awesome option. And then here's what the stock air box sounds like. So here's the actual filter. And then we got the tubing, of course, for the cold air. So that's the part that goes on the top, and then here is the part that's gonna connect to the bottom of your car. And then we got all the little clamps, the DC Sports sticker, and the tubing. And some instructions to help you guys if you need more instructions. And there are some pictures in there too, which is pretty cool. And then you guys are gonna need a 10mm, so get your socket wrench with a 10mm to undo most of these bolts here. And then I did get a 10-inch extension so that you can reach the 10mm at the bottom of the air box, which you're gonna have to undo. So first, before you guys start anything, before you remove anything, make sure you loosen your battery so you disconnect it. You don't want your car having any power once you're doing this, because you're gonna be unplugging the MAF sensor, which is the mass airflow sensor. So with the stock air box, you guys are going to have to undo that 10mm right there and the other one right here. So pretty easy to get to for this one, but you're really going to need that 10-inch extension for the other one. So let's go ahead and undo those. Once you undo them, you just kind of have to lightly tug on that thing because it might be a little stuck in there, but make sure you don't break anything. And you should be able to pop it out. It took me a little bit to get it out, but we did it, so. Now it is time to jack up the car. So if you guys don't know where the jack point is, it's literally right in the front there, as you can see. You'll see a little metal piece. And the reason you jack up your car is because you're going to need to take off your driver's side wheel so you have more room to work. So once you get your car jacked up high enough for you to get under, go ahead and remove the skid plate so you can access the lower part of the airbox. I didn't have much room to work with here, but I was able to get it out. You're going to need this 10mm wrench, and the reason is because you can't fit a socket wrench back there to get the lower part out. So anyway, I went ahead and removed my wheel once I finished that. And go ahead and pull back your liner, actually a little bit more than what I show here, and then pull it over your brakes right there so you do have room to work. So we're just going to be removing the MAF sensor. Be really careful with this. You don't want to break your sensor. They are expensive to replace, and you want a working car. So anyway, we went ahead and removed this carefully, and I'll show you how to put it onto the new piping. Just lightly wiggle it out because it is stuck in there pretty good. All right, so once you removed your MAF sensor, go ahead and install it onto the new one. I did check the fitment here, made sure all the holes lined up, and then go ahead and put the screws in. And then here's what it should look like. All right, so once you guys get the MAF sensor on, you're gonna want to loosen up this little bracket right here. And that's going to be using a 10mm as well. So once you guys get that off, just go ahead and put on the silicone tubing, which is this part right here. You do have two of them, one for the bottom, one for the top. So go ahead and put that on, and make sure you do have the clamp over it as well when you put it on, which I did forget when recording this part, but go ahead and put the clamp on and then try to put it on there. It is pretty tight fit, but you'll eventually get it. So once that's on, then go ahead and tighten the clamp so you guys can secure it on there. All right, and then here's how it looks once you install the second part with the MAF sensor. So you're gonna have the two clamps right there holding it together, and then it's all gonna connect to this new bracket you make with one of those black pieces. So go ahead and screw that one in right there. Now looking at the bottom, this is inside your wheel well, behind the liner. This is where it's gonna route through and where you're gonna put on the filter with two more clamps. And then this part is important. The only way it can hold correctly is if right here in the circle is where your new bracket is gonna be as well. So you guys are gonna have to remove a 10mm down there and then put on one of those spacers again. And basically it's all put together now. All we have to do is hook up the MAF sensor and we should be all good to go. I did a test right here with how it sounds when you rev it with the new intake. You can't hear much of a difference. It is a little bit deeper, but you can really hear it once you drive and actually hit boost. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop the video a thumbs up. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.